The overall aim of the project was to evaluate a model of housing that Dundalk Simon had piloted. Housing accommodation for people who are experiencing homelessness tends to be in large hostels. That's what we would be familiar with. What Dundalk Simon had introduced was a house, and people had their own bedroom. They had a lock on their own door. That was the aim, to understand for the people who had lived in that accommodation, what was that experience like for them.
We opened a new service in Dundalk where we had 4 residents living in it. We wanted to kind of set them up for independent living. The service was set up to kind of teach the independent living skills, to give our residents a better chance of living independently when they move on for us. We helped organise cooking classes for them, promoted them cleaning, taught them about budgeting, paying bills and different things like that.
The idea for the project really emerged, I suppose, through a lot of the teaching that I was undertaking in UCD initially. I was developing in UCD a discovery module for undergraduate students on understanding homelessness. And I suppose what we wanted to actually know as part of that module was actually what works, what actually helps people, because the view of actually people who are experiencing homelessness is always deficit and actually what's missing in their lives. What was unique about the UCD seed funding for PPI was that it had to be a new partner, so that's why it seemed a really wonderful opportunity to actually reach out and connect and see what opportunities to actually realise one of their projects in Dundalk Simon.
Throughout the project, Kate and the team for the UCD come down and they done interviews with former clients. Now it was all anonymous, so they could speak their mind and say what they wanted to say. And the main thing the feedback we got for was having their own front door key meant, which surprised me. So something so small meant so much to the people that use the service. Being able to get back into work and back into education was massive for them. They were also able to give us some constructive criticism as well, in ways they thought we could do our job a bit better for them and help people find pathways out of homelessness. So yeah, we were able to get the guys lived experience. We wouldn't have been able to get that feedback from using the standardised evaluation method.
We undertook a patient and public involvement workshop, and they came along and we created a safe space for them to engage in a workshop using design thinking and actually allowing everybody's voice to be heard. The fact that those previous clients wanted to come back and those previous residents wanted to engage with us and they wanted to say what could be done differently, what was really good, than actually wanting to improve things for people. It's a fantastic example of understanding the value of patient and public involvement, and for me it is the human impact. Did it make a difference? Because that's what research is about. It's not to be sitting on shelves, it's how has it made a difference, what other funding, what other doors can be opened, and to see the what next for Dundalk Simon as well.